Hi, my name is Rebecca Fitz, and this is my application for TaskRabbit. I'm going to basically do this in a question and answer format because you all have provided some very specific questions. So, number one is describe the skills you listed on your application in more detail. Um, so some of the skills that I described that I would be appropriate TaskRabbit for were delivering things and shopping. I actually work as an adjunct professor and I'm all over the city um, and know the subway system really well, know how to get around quickly really well. I also have a background in public relations marketing within the fashion and retail industry. And I can really shop for anything from, I'll take an example from your website, vitamins on up, and down to saran wrap and toilet paper, and I'm happy to do that. Um, Also, this is going to sound a little odd, but I really do enjoy house chores. I certainly can help with office help. I had a very long career in corporate. And of course, a good tie-in to other things is like helping at events, since a lot of my marketing and PR experience was running and creating and working at events. So I have been the person who crawls under the table and opens boxes and organizes things to the person who's helping on the vision and conceptual side, and I enjoy both sides. Um, Finally, I certainly love, love, love pets. Just lost our cat right after Hurricane Sandy, and we'll treat your pet like my own, and love to spend time with them. And that goes from cleaning the cat litter to anything else they may need. Um, so, next question: what is your motivation to be a TaskRabbit? As I said, I've transferred my skills out of the corporate world into consulting and adjunct teaching. It gives me a really great flexible schedule, and I'd love to make some additional money. I also just love the entire concept and like being out and about in New York City, and even like challenges. So if you sent me an oddball task, I certainly hope that I would rise to the challenge and be able to do it. Um, if you were assigned to a task and the description didn't match up, how would I handle it? I would certainly be upfront that it wasn't a task that I could handle. For example, no one wants me to come over and put together their IKEA furniture. And so I think that I would let the customer know and probably first let TaskRabbit know, depending on what your policy is, um, so that they could find a much better match and a much better match very quickly. So I think being authentic, transparent, honest is always the best policy for probably both the customer and the TaskRabbit. Um, my previous um, leadership experience, well, I've been in a lot of jobs where I am the director or the manager, and I've always enjoyed those tasks. Not only in helping people learn and mentor them, but in seeing the big picture. Also, certainly in being an adjunct professor, there is a lot of autonomy at the same time being part of a team. So you do go in and lead your own classroom and are a facilitator and an instructor and help students. And I really enjoy that part of my day as well. You really have to have the right mix of compassion and patience, um, for these students, at the same time being, their faithful leader. A little bit about myself. I love New York City. I've been here probably over 10 years. I live on the Lower East Side. I certainly enjoy spending time in my own neighborhood. But I do also love to get outside and work out. When I can get to the ocean, I love to stand up paddleboard. And by the way, it doesn't have to be the ocean. It can be any body of water. Um, so I do like to be active. I like to be moving. And I love to enjoy the city I live in, as well as getting out of the city I live in, um, you know, every so often. And then finally, how do you see TaskRabbit fitting into your everyday life? Again, I have a flexible schedule because a flexible but conformed schedule each semester, and oftentimes it leads quantities of time, regular quantities of time, where I have downtime. For example, this semester I don't have any classes on Friday, and I have big gaps of time on Monday and a few other days. And even on the weekends, I'm open to being a TaskRabbit when people, need things on the weekends. So I feel like I'm a good fit as far as my schedule goes and my everyday life. Thank you for the time and energy. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.